Okay, so diabetes is not something that held me back. Rather, it has given me wings to, test my true potential, to try out different things. Because when, like, I remember I was of the attitude ki if you tell me don't do this, that is the only thing I want to do.
Correct.
So when people say you are a type 1 diabetic, life is going to be hard for you, no. I'll make sure life is not hard for me. So I'll do each and everything that a normal person can think of doing, but I'll do it better. So that, this attitude is what set in after coming back from that.
This had happened similar to me after doing the run in Minnesota. It I was only Southeast Asian to go, and everyone was from Canada, America, and everyone was waiting to see the Southeast Asian. That feeling came only like people want to meet you.
Right.
Yeah, finishing the run was there, but also people running with conditions. I met a lot of them. I met a guy who used to row with type 1, taking only 2 units in the whole day.
Wow.
Because his passion and plus his he was rower.
Right.
And I just realized, and that's the first time when I saw real time where the graph was there. And this is, I'm talking about 2006. Tab tak India mein didn't have it, but that feeling of finishing, though I had done 2 half marathons before, I'd already got that feeling. But when you go somewhere and come back, yes, it was, it boosted my confidence. And till date also, I want to do the things where people say no.
Right.
I always want to challenge myself, keep a goal. I think we think alike, and we've been doing that for all our, the community. We are having runs, and we want to do it at a pace. It's not that we're forcing ourselves, but it's not to prove it. I want to again say this is we're not proving it to someone.
Yes.
We're just proving to see how potential we are. Because when someone says you can't do it, that's the time, as a diabetic, that whole thing comes, why can't I? And I'm telling to even newly diagnosed, it's you know your body type well. You practice and then you do. Don't start because someone else is doing. Just because Eshaan did a trek, Eshaan has practiced 5 months. No, because the conversation, I don't want someone is like, oh, she's doing it, let's start. No, it needs hard work. It needs some time. It needs for your body to prepare. So what happens is, again, as you said, nutrition, exercise, sleep, plus managing. Once you get the knack of your body, I think it's not going to stop you from anywhere. And that's what gave you, like, the Peru gave you like a big,
It did.
Spike. Like a good happy spike,
It did. I think this experience, like the Peru event, it totally changed my life. I was more outgoing as a person, and I started. I won't call myself a diabetic educator, but I spoke to people, and not only from India. I spoke to people from various countries, and I realized that this is not only that happens with the Indian mentality. Initially we started with accepting being a type 1 diabetic. This thing takes place everywhere. I met a parent in Peru. He started crying saying his daughter is a type 1 diabetic and he didn't know what to do. So I realized this same thing has happened to me.
Correct.
It's not like this is an Indian mentality. I think this is the lack.
See, the concern is all over.
Exactly,
It's the same feeling, right? When your loved one gets something, you're concerned, you're worried, but people are thinking about future. Don't think about future, about what they'll do, what not. Right now, what you're going to give them and how they're going to start is what is important. That the turning point for you was also taking the medicine and getting back to swimming. So that action is so very important, because there the support of parents work a lot. So instead of it is a state of shock. So accepting is very difficult, but awareness will help you accept it. That I'm crying, but just get aware, be happy, and accept the situation. So you could train them, you could talk to them.
I could talk to them, and I realized even though the doctors are very highly educated and they try to get into the patient's mind and while explaining stuff, but there's a connection that takes place when 2 type 1 diabetics talk. Okay, so like I have been through this stuff, you have been through this stuff. It is so relatable. That is what makes us connect.